Most expensive epic car fails. Every car enthusiast dreams of owning the sleekest, most high-tech vehicles on the market. But what happens when these dreams crash spectacularly? From the Pagani Huayra's sudden fall from grace to the staggering collapse of the SSC Tuatara, can we truly trust these high-end machines to deliver on their promises? Or are we just setting ourselves up for disappointment with every new model release? Let's dive into the most expensive epic car fails and uncover the truth behind these automotive disasters. In November 2020, a high-energy incident involving a Pagani Huayra Roadster made headlines. The story centers around Gage Gilleen, a 17-year-old YouTuber who took his father's $3.4 million hypercar out for a drive with a friend. Unfortunately, Gage lost control of the stunning vehicle and crashed into a tree. The crash was a major setback for the Pagani Huayra, which was left utterly destroyed. But the bright side was that Gage walked away with only minor injuries, showing that he was okay despite the wreck. The best news is that Gage's father, Tim Gilleen, is a collector of exotic cars, so the Pagani Huayra is just one of many amazing rides in his collection. Tim still enjoys other high-performance beauties like a Ferrari LaFerrari, a Bugatti Chiron, and a McLaren Senna, keeping the thrill alive. In 2009, supercar enthusiast Andy House took a dramatic plunge with his 2006 Bugatti Veyron, valued at $1 million. The story goes that while cruising along a Texas road, House encountered a pelican that supposedly caused him to swerve off into a lagoon. However, the footage from the crash showed no birds in sight, raising eyebrows about the real cause of the accident. House's insurance claim was denied, and his troubles didn't stop there. He ended up facing legal issues, leading to a federal prison sentence of 1 year in 2015. Alongside the prison term, he was ordered to repay $600,000 to the insurance company and serve 3 years of supervision after his release. The entire saga turned an already costly mishap into a costly legal battle, making it a memorable and costly adventure for House. In 2011, Stefan Korbach, a German investment banker, had a thrilling ride in his rare Pagani Zonda F Club Sport, worth a cool $2 million. Unfortunately, his excitement took a turn when he was driving on a wet Italian highway. As he hit a puddle, the car hydroplaned and crashed into a road barrier. Miraculously, both Korbach and his passenger walked away without a scratch. But the Zonda, one of just 25 ever made, was left in ruins. As fate would have it, Korbach was en route to Milan to check out his new Pagani Huayra, which was set to replace his damaged Zonda. Even though he never reached Milan that day, he wasn't left without amazing cars. His collection also included 2 Bugatti Veyrons, a fleet of Lamborghinis, and a stunning Gambella Mirage, ensuring he still had plenty of high-performance vehicles to enjoy. In May 2021, SSC was on its way to Florida with their amazing Tuatara hypercar, hoping to break a high-speed record. Unfortunately, the journey took an unexpected turn when strong winds caused the car carrier to tip over. The SSC Tuatara, a stunning $1.6 million beast with 1,750 horsepower and a twin turbocharged V8 engine, was badly damaged in the accident. Luckily, the chassis, drivetrain, and suspension remained unharmed, which is great news considering the Tuatara was chassis number 001 and had big plans to soar past 300 miles per hour. The damage to the delicate cargo is set to be repaired, so the record-setting attempt will just have to wait a bit longer. It's a setback, but Tuatara will be back and ready to show off its incredible speed soon enough. The Rimac C2 is a dazzling car with a price tag of $2.4 million, and it's quite the spectacle. While it might not be an owner crash, seeing it crash tested is still a bit tough. Rimac conducted crash tests on the C2 to gather important data about safety features and how the car performs in real-world accidents. Even though Richard Hammond famously crashed the prototype while filming for the Grand Tour in 2017, adding to his string of near-death experiences, The company still needed to do thorough official testing on their latest model. If you missed that thrilling moment, you can catch up with a video of the crash. When the Rimac C2 hits the market, it's set to cost a whopping $2.4 million. But don't let that sticker shock you. This car packs a punch. With a mind-blowing 1,887 horsepower and 1,696 pounds of torque, it zooms from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.97 seconds, and from 0 to 100 miles per hour in only 4.3 seconds. This isn't just a car, it's a high-speed marvel on wheels. Crashing a Ferrari 250 GTO is the kind of day ruiner you don't want to experience. These stunning cars are incredibly rare, with only 39 ever made between 1962 and 1964. With a powerful 3-liter V12 engine and a price tag that can soar to around $52 million. It's no wonder they're so sought after. In 2012, American investor Christopher Cox and his wife Anne had a heart-stopping moment when they crashed their Ferrari 250 GTO during a racetrack event in France. While the exact cost of repairs and insurance details remain a mystery, one can only imagine the hefty price tag given the car's immense value and rarity. Let's just say it was likely a very, very expensive mishap. The incident highlights just how precious and valuable these classic cars truly are. In a thrilling yet unfortunate turn of events, Mr. Bean, also known as Rowan Atkinson, had quite a dramatic experience with his F1 McLaren. This stunning car, boasting a powerful V12 engine capable of reaching speeds up to 230 miles per hour, is incredibly fast but can be tricky to handle. In 2011, while driving on a British motorway, Mr. Bean lost control and crashed his prized McLaren. The aftermath was quite a saga. It took insurance companies 4 weeks just to assess the damage, and the repairs took a whole year to complete, totaling an eye-watering $1.25 million. But don't worry about Mr. Bean. He's back behind the wheel of his F1 McLaren. However, the crash did come with a hefty price tag for his insurance, now $100,000 a year. Despite the setback, Mr. Bean's love for his McLaren remains as strong as ever. In 2011, a massive car crash on a Japanese expressway involved 8 Ferraris, a Mercedes, and a Lamborghini. The incident began when the driver of the lead Ferrari lost control of his car. This caused the 10 supercars behind him to slam on their brakes, resulting in a huge pileup. The accident was incredibly costly, with repair bills estimated at around $4 million. The cars were seriously damaged, and the total cost to fix them was staggering. In addition to the high repair costs, the drivers now face soaring insurance premiums. On top of that, the police were considering charging those involved for violating traffic laws, which could lead to even more expenses, including legal fees. This crash not only highlighted the risks of high-speed driving, but also showed how expensive such accidents can be, both financially and legally. The Porsche RS61 was a famous race car known for its speed and agility, thanks to its lightweight build and powerful 1.6-liter engine. It was an upgraded version of the RS60 and was driven by the legendary British racer Stirling Moss. Unfortunately, the RS61's racing career ended in disaster. During a race in 2010, Moss faced serious mechanical issues that affected the car's performance. Despite his impressive driving skills, he couldn't control the car due to mechanical failure. The problem was likely related to the suspension or brakes, causing the car to become unstable and crash. Moss lost control on a tricky part of the track, leading to a severe accident. The crash caused extensive damage to the RS61, with repairs estimated to cost around $1.7 million. While the incident showcased the dangers of racing and the crucial need for reliable mechanics, Moss was lucky to suffer only minor injuries. These car features were not just epic, but incredibly costly. Which of these car disasters shocked you the most? If you enjoyed this roller coaster ride through automotive mishaps, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for more thrilling content. Can't wait to catch you in the next video.